Hi friends, it's Sarah from Sarah's Cozy Kitchen or Sweet Tooth Sarah. I haven't decided which name I want to go with yet, but I like both of them, so that's the problem. So I'm going waffling back and forth on which one it is as my business grows. So anyway, today we are going to make cinnamon sugar crescent roll bars. Now these are a really super easy, fun recipe for kids. This came out of a cookbook that I have had for probably 20 to 30 years it's called A Senior Perspective. So this is an older recipe. I don't know who came up with this recipe. There's no name on it. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started with it. So I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350 degrees. You need just a few simple ingredients. You need 8 ounces of cream cheese. You need a roll or a can of Crescent rolls. You need pure vanilla. You need sugar. You need 1 egg yolk, which I have to crack, and then you need a cinnamon sugar mixture, which I already made up ahead of time, which is just sugar and cinnamon. Makes it super simple. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to put our cream cheese. So you can soften this to, God, my head is cut off on this video, but it's too late now. So I'm going to get that in there before I continue talking. You can soften it to room temperature. I didn't plan that far ahead with my ingredients today because I had to make a grocery run. And so I'm going to lightly just melt mine in the microwave, just enough that I can get that to spread like that. I'm going to move this back so you can see me a little bit better. All right, so we're going to stick this in the microwave for probably 30 seconds just to kind of get that softened up just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to defrost the thing. So at about half power. I'm going to grab a container for my egg yolk. We just want the yolk. I love doing this with eggs. It's kind of satisfying. And the poor eggs. Eggs are so expensive right now. Okay, I'm just going to set that there. Okay, it sounds like that's blown up. So that's done. All right, so we're going to take our cream cheese and I'm going to add the egg yolk. Okay, so I've got that completely mixed. So I'm just basically mixing up the filling right now. So I'm going to add the egg yolk. I'm going to add a half a cup of sugar. If you want a full 9x13 pan, just simply double this recipe. So it'd be double of everything. And a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, we're going to mix that up. This is the filling. Okay, and we don't want any lumps, so we just want to make sure, because we don't want big lumps of cream cheese in our filling. So we'll get that all set up. All right, put that off to the side. Now take your pan. I'm going to spray it so that I almost made it through a video not forgetting something, but I did. I'm going to spray my pan because I don't want the crescent rolls to stick. So we need 1 of these. We're going to take 4, half of it. The dogs are waiting for me because I promised them when I get done with this I would take them back outside because it's actually pretty nice out today. Okay, so we're going to layer this in the bottom. And this is the bottom crust, so we'll want to. So obviously if you're making a full pan, you're going to need 2. Okay. Then we're going to take our filling that we just did. We're going to put that over the top of the crescent rolls. So this is a really old recipe, but what I'm wondering, so it's in an old cookbook, but how long have crescent rolls been around? I don't remember crescent rolls ever being in the package like this. But regardless, the recipe is really good. All right, so just spread that out like that. This is definitely a unique recipe. All right, now we're going to take the other half of our dough and put it over the top. I bet I made this entire recipe for probably $4 by the time I added the crescent roll. Yeah, spread that. Okay, my hands are going to get a little sticky from the... I feel like a fancy pastry chef. I am not. In fact, yeast and me and breads are not, we don't go good together. I tried, at Christmas time, I tried a couple of sourdough. I didn't even post them because they turned out so bad. So not everybody makes good recipes. Okay, that looks amazing. Okay, just kind of spread that out so it's pretty much covering the dough. Then we're going to take our cinnamon sugar mixture and liberally spread that over the top. Like this. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this looks like. All right, then we're going to bake it in the oven. So that's what it looks like before I put it in. We're going to bake it in the oven, 350 degrees for 20 minutes. I do not anticipate this getting too brown, so we just want to make sure we're cooking that filling pretty good and getting the crescent rolls cooked. So again, 350 degrees, 20 minutes. And I will be back in 20 minutes to show you what they look like coming right out of the oven. And I'm going to start on my next recipe because I'm batching it today. And it's going to be a dark chocolate cherry almond cluster. So that is a recipe kind of for like a spring cluster for Valentine's Day. And then after that, I'm making lemon bars. So we have a full night on the schedule for tonight. I have to space them out on my YouTube. Otherwise, my views and analytics go a little crazy. But we have a full night of baking, so I'll be right back. Okay, the crescent roll bars are done, and I can tell you that my kitchen smells like a French bakery pastry place. Never been to France, but that's what I would think it would smell like. I love it. And I'm so impressed with this recipe. Look at this. Look at these bars. Like, what person that doesn't like cinnamon sugar wouldn't like bars like this? I think these are incredibly amazing. They're nice and light and puffy from the crescent rolls. And then the dough on the inside, just, it's like almost like a custard. So I'm going to wait for these to cool. And then you and I are going to cut a piece out together and prep it for pictures. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'm super eager for you to tell me what you thought of this really super easy recipe. Thanks for watching. Now I gotta take the dogs out to play ball. Maybe. Okay, as promised, these are my crescent roll bars. I'm going to pull one out because people like to see the real deal. So these have a custard filling, so they need to be kept in the refrigerator. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that out there. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay, so the inside, nice and custardy, see that? The outside, beautiful crust from the crescent rolls. The inside is the nice custard. Okay, we're gonna give it a try, but I forgot a fork. Okay, we're gonna give it a try. Off the edge, because people like to see me try it. Oh, yeah. That's good, but I love crescent rolls and cinnamon sugar. This is a keeper. This recipe is amazing. Wow. Love it. I am gonna have to photograph that one now. Isn't that pretty? Thanks for joining me, and I hope you make this recipe. And if you do, I'm kind of crooked. Leave me a review, or not a review. Only if it's nice, really. I don't really like mean people on my channel, but leave me a what you think of it. I would really like that. Okay, I think you're gonna love these.